Hey, Tina Wolf here. We're going to be talking today a little bit about juicing. So, it is a very healthy thing to juice. We can juice fruits and vegetables, and really our target is to be juicing mostly vegetables and then maybe one or two fruits. So, I like to do a combination of three raw green vegetables that go well in the juicer. So things like celery that has a lot of water in it, so you'll get a lot of juice from that. If I do like Swiss chard or spinach, I might not get as much juice out of that. It's not as liquidy. So what we want to do is really extract that micronutrient that's in that plant, and that's where a lot of us are lacking, is getting all of those rich vitamins and minerals that are in those plants and vegetables. And so the bulk of our juice should come from organic green veggies. Like I said, spinach, kale, celery, Swiss chard. Celery is a great one, like I said, because it's got a lot of fluid in it. I was trying to think of some other ones that are green and real juicy. Now I like to do beets and carrots as well, because those ones have a lot of juice in them as well. And if you're someone who struggles with blood sugar balance, you're going to want to use pretty much all veggies, and then maybe just sweeten it just a little bit with an apple. I also like to use lemon as well, and sometimes it's an acquired taste because having all those greens, you kind of got to get used to it a little bit too. Like now I can drink it pretty much all green and no fruits in it at all, because it's like an acquired taste, like been doing it for so long. But you want to work up to that point. So some of the reasons that you would juice would be like juicing helps you to absorb more nutrients, and that's really important because most of us have impaired digestion and we don't know it. So if you have like gas, bloating, digestive upset, GERD, reflux, constipation, diarrhea, like that's not normal for anyone. Stomach cramping and that kind of stuff, that's not normal. So most of us have an impaired gut and impaired absorption. So juicing really helps to really soothe the gut, and it's more optimal as far as like your food choices. So instead of going through the drive-thru, you're going to drink a green drink, or you're going to have some juicing, and that's far better than going through the drive-thru, right? So it limits our body's ability to absorb all the nutrients from the vegetables. So juicing will help to like pre-digest them, so to speak. So you receive most of the nutrition rather than it just kind of flush it out the toilet, okay? So juicing also allows us to consume healthier amounts of vegetables, which kind of talked about that a little bit. You can add a wide variety of different vegetables to your diet. So, many people will just eat the same salad over and over again. So if you're doing like a juicing, this kind of forces you to rotate your vegetables a little bit better, and it limits the number of different phytochemicals that are in those diets. Okay, so each vegetable that you take on is very unique and different in its properties, and as you're changing that variety up, you're getting nutrients and stuff that you probably weren't getting before, which is great. Now, how many of you eat the same thing pretty much every day? Yeah, a lot of us, right? So I was guilty of that before too. And then I was like, did some research, and it's like, yeah, like you're never getting any different nutrients. You're never getting any different amino acids. Like, that's very limiting to my body. How am I supposed to repair or rebuild that way? So another thing that juicing helps is it promotes weight loss. It helps to boost your immune system. It increases your energy. It does support your brain health really, really nicely as well. Kids can do it. So you can train your kids how to like green things, because we're mentally told if it's green, it doesn't taste good. That's not true. So that's kind of like a reprogramming that we need our kids to really, really look at, because if they want to maintain their health. And this is a horrible statistic, and when I heard this, oh, it just shocked me. Right now, our children are the first generation that are not expected to outlive their parents. In other words, our kids will die before we will because of the poor nutrition. And so this is a game changer for our kids. Either juice smoothies or juicing, whatever you decide, is phenomenal because they're getting more fruits and vegetables than they would, right? And even one juice a day is still better than none, right? So great way to help like lower blood sugars and those kinds of things, even though they say like, oh, if you juice, it's gonna raise the blood sugar. No. There's ways around that. Of course, if you're doing all fruits, yeah, there might be a good chance of you raising your blood sugar. But once you put the greens in with a little bit of the fruit, that really helps to balance those out quite nicely. Okay. Oh, cucumbers is another good one. So I've done cucumbers before. You can do parsley, romaine, lettuce. Iceberg doesn't really have a lot of nutrients to it, so you don't want to do that one. Cilantro is another, red leaf lettuce. Kale's one of my favorites, but you don't get a lot of juice out of it. I like limes and lemons in my juice as well as fresh ginger, cranberries, and beets. Those seem to be my favorites. So I would love to hear from you, and I'd like to know if you do have a food scan where you know exactly what fruits and vegetables your body needs, okay? So it's a list, fruits and vegetables. Choose 2 vegetables from the positive list and 1 fruit from the positive list that you like. Put them in a juicer. I would love to hear what you chose and if you like it, and what would you change about it? What did you like about it? What did you not like about it? Please share. We'd love to hear it. And thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this benefits you in some way. If you're someone who doesn't have a juicer, but you have a blender, you can blend those as well. The only difference is you're getting the fiber. In the juice, you're not getting the fiber. So when the fiber is not present, it allows your liver to rest and flush out some of the toxins that it's kind of holding on to. And they're both beneficial. They are both very beneficial. So don't think one's better than the other. When you're using the one with the fiber in it and it's blended, the fiber in there acts like a sponge and pulls the toxins out and flushes them through the gut. So either way, you're winning, okay? With the fiber, it's a little bit more stable for blood sugar, okay? So great things to think about here, okay? So I'd love to hear more from you. Click the little like button here. Please share this video. And if you haven't already, you can subscribe to our videos and get those when we have a live one. Look forward to hearing from you.